What's up, everybody? Tuesdays with Todd for January the 18th, 2011. Just got a relatively short list to get through tonight, so it shouldn't take too long. Probably be the shortest one that I've done yet, besides one of the first few. Basically, this is going to be the last week of the old format of having a random winner. I know I did the 10 Try Tuesday thing there for a little while, and then I just picked a random winner. I got something here I'm going to give away tonight since it's been a few weeks. But starting next week, what I'll do is I'll be making a random video. It'll either be a review or a mini or a trick tip of like I was talking about before, like making your own tool and different things like that. Just some random video I'll post through the week. It'll be separate from Tuesdays with Todd, and all you'll need to do to be eligible to win is be a subscriber and comment. So only, like I said, the subscribers who comment are the only ones that'll be eligible. And we'll give it a few days, and then I'll just pick a random person off the the comments that's a subscriber, and that'll be the winner. So and then I'll announce that in the next week's video, and it'll be a rolling cycle like that. So this week I am giving away if I can zoom on this bad. Yep. This is a 12-ply paper M2 Everslick that I made last year, just something to clown around with. And it's got the information on the top, when it was made, and things like that. So it's pretty soft. I mean, it is paper, so I mean it's not as solid as wood, but being that it's 12 plies of paper, it's pretty unique. So and I got my system for randomly picking a winner, and the particular person for this drawing is the Crazy Finger. So if you can get with me, just send me a message on YouTube. Within a few days, we'll get that out to you. Also, starting with the first episode in February, I'll be picking back up the 10 Try Tuesday segment part of the video. I know a lot of people have asked about that. Just kind of get out of the flow of it with everything going on, but the first episode that we have, that I do in February, that'll, I'll pick back up on that. Just a couple quick news items here, and we'll be wrapping it up. And sorry, this is a short one, but there's not a lot really going on right yet. We're working on a lot, but there's not really much to give to you guys on the news end of things. So one of the main things, we'll have some new wheels in here in a couple weeks. And those wheels are basically they're called Smoothies wheels, and basically what they are is just like our normal V6s, roll 9s are that same shape, and those wheels have are either single or dual bearing. These will be non-bearing wheels, and they're designed to fit on your typical tech deck, China wides, type trucks without a bearing. So we focused hard on trying to get them made in a way that there's minimal wobble. I've tried some of the other wheels that are non-bearing wheels, and they all seem to have a little wobble on it, and as it wobbled, the wheel kind of, if you remember the circus, those vehicles with the offset wheels where they drive, they go up and down, up and down. I mean, it wasn't that dramatic, but that's what can happen, if you don't get that bore hole exactly right. So, hopefully, we can have a nice non-bearing wheel, that you guys can get. We'll have that in various colors, just like normal. And again, they have the V6 roll 9 shape. That'd just be a non-bearing wheel. Retail on those will be $12.99. So that's not too bad for a nice set of wheels that if you don't want to quite spend bearing wheel money, you gotta wait to get a nice set of wheels. So keep that in mind. And again, this is in a couple weeks. We should have those in. We'll have a big restock of wheels then too. We're kind of low on stock right now, but we'll be having our colors back, V6s, roll 9s, and some colors and things like that too. So also we'll be having 2 new kinds of ReVo wheels. Basically what they'll be like an entry-level type wheel, and then the pro level wheel, you know, will be done and be in the same time as the Smoothies wheels. But basically the entry-level wheels is just a wheel with the roll 9 V6 shape, basically a little bit modified, a little bit more of a radius on them, a little taller, a little fatter, and, you know, to fit the frames, the ReVo frames. But the first one was just a non-bearing wheel, machined flat on the sides with a bore hole in the middle that matches our screws, you know, our mount screws for the frames. You know, so it's you know, it has concentricity. It's a, you know, machined wheel. You know, so it'll roll really smooth for you. And that would be the entry level wheel. The pro level wheel is basically the same shape. Like I said, larger than a V6, a little bit wider than a V6, and more of a, you know, of a radius, trying to more or less, you know, somewhat replicate, you know, a typical, you know, aggressive inline wheel. But the pro level wheels will be dual bearing. So if you can imagine a V6 wheel, the back side, how that looks, where that bearing comes flush to the wheel or to the edge, the pro level wheels will be the same, that same way on both sides. The bearings pushed out to the very edge, just like, you know, aggressive wheels are. So, you know, that's the pro level wheels, and then we'll have the ones, you know, of course we'll remain to have the ones on the site right now that's kind of like a, you know, a basic bearing wheel type wheel. So, and I've gotten a lot of questions too about the ReVo, you know, about whether or not there'll be a team. Yes, I do plan to have a few people that represent the, you know, the aggressive side of things. So, you know, we don't want you to be aggressive. We just want you to ride aggressively, so to speak. Yeah, so we'll have a team, you know, put together on that. You know, there'll be more on that later once the boots are done. I do have to go one. Let's see, what is today? Tuesday. What is today? It's Tuesdays with Todd. Tuesday. We'll have to go. I'll have to go, I believe, Friday to meet back up with the people who are working on the boot design. So hopefully I'll have something maybe I can snap a quick picture of while I'm there. You know, it's just a model right now. You know, it's the modeling stage, and then we'll, you know, that way we'll have something to show. Again, the customer appreciation sale is this Friday night, some point in time after 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know, I'm not really going to set a time on it, because, you know, sometimes I'm busy and I don't get right to what I want to get to. So anytime after 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time this Friday the 21st is when everything will be up. You know, we're going to have some great deals on some products. You know, like I said previously, a few episodes back, you know, it'll probably be pretty heavy with, you know, focus on decks, you know, getting decks out there, you know, at a good price. But, you know, we'll have some wheels, you know, we'll have some giveaways, you know, I'll have like random giveaways like I did last year, you know, just random things, you know, some tuning specials, you know, hopefully we'll have the introduction of the new method to sell trucks, you know, base plates and hangars separately. A lot of colors in on those as well, and hopefully we'll have WhiteNinja's trucks hopefully available, Eddie Sharples trucks, and Leland's trucks also. So be on the lookout for those. If there's a delay, you know, I'll note it at the top of the site. You know, I'm still waiting on all the stuff to get in, so we'll see how that plays out. Also, we'll have Krolik and Shayler Williams real wear decks available Friday night. Also, again, Matt's is on the old no comply new mold, which was the mold right before the CP mold, and Shayler Williams decks will be on the Push M2 mold. So I think that's going to wrap us up. You know, I'm going to focus on getting more entertaining or something with future episodes. It's just a lot of stress getting everything caught up, you know, trying to get things done. You know, when I get to the point to do the video, I'm kind of like, you know, it's been a long day, and you know, I want to try to start doing the video earlier, you know, so I can have a little more spunk in me. So as always, man, I appreciate all the support from everybody, all my subscribers, all my customers, you know, friends at Oaklapply. You know, I appreciate everyone. I always say that, I always mean it. I don't just say it just to say it. I really mean that. So you guys take it easy. I guess we'll see you again next week for Tuesdays with Todd, and then a random video. A couple other things. The NFB aluminum decks that I got, I'll be getting a review up on those soon. Also, I never got around to getting a review up of the motive rail, the glorious sent from heaven above rail. I'll get that up here for too long. So and a couple other things I got in the works that I want to try to get out. So guys, stay tuned. Big stuff coming up, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.